imagining different buildings inhabiting the same kind of place, and where the ideas are shared, but the forms are a celebration of creativity and uniqueness. And so the big ideas are that buildings could become housing in the future, even an office building. And it would last for centuries because it adapts itself to human use. It's really about the building of community. And the community is the community of the world. And the idea that you would spend your day working as a day living, not a day away, but a day with, as part of something that is bigger than ourselves. This is going to flourish. This will be so alive. They'll have bees and birds, and it's going to be quite astonishing that a park and a community would actually grow and be alive rather than just these episodic stories of efficiency. These buildings are here to celebrate life, and not just our lives, and not just the lucky people who get to be here and live here and work here, but everyone's life, because it makes the world better, not worse. Buildings exist because of people, and if we could celebrate people being together in a world that makes the world better and makes their daily lives better and more productive, and you can connect in your mind how this is all one big organism, that a building could, like a tree, make energy, or not just reduce carbon, but increase sun-derived kilowatt hours, is a really important idea. It makes you feel not like you're being less bad, but you're being more good. As a designer, I get to speculate with our client and our end users and so on what we might put in here. We can create a building that will have long-term use because its program will never go away. I mean, it's marvelous that we can have an auditorium on the ground floor. You know, it'll be a place to go to find out something exotic. That's always a nice thing to have around, no matter when. A biological pavilion, we call it, a building that tells a story about products that go back to the natural world when humans are finished with them. So it's really about food and wood and materials that dissolve. And then in the distance will be a technical pavilion, which is about solar collectors and glass and metals and things we will reform into new products over time. And this building will be joined by its brothers and sisters that will be in the same family with the same fundamental constitutions and concepts underlying them, which is a safe, healthy world. I guess they all speak to each other because they have the same underlying circulatory system and they help each other. So the sunny side of a building will heat the cold side of a building. The energy side of the project will help the other side of the project. So it's about sharing and benefit and the world constantly getting better, but an underlying central strategy that is cradle to cradle, and that value really is meant to derive from our understanding that our current activities can leave a benefit for the future and become the things that children will adore and feel hope about instead of just tragedies that they see today.